doing it. But 6 times now, consistently now, and still getting shit for it, get the fuck out of here. Y'all crazy as hell. Y'all crazy as hell. You're all new and don't know the fucking goddamn backstory. But at the end of the day, I'm nothing like these people. Nothing. Like none of these bitches. Not one when it comes to kids. Not one. And that's why you guys never see receipts on me. Because you think I did everything behind the scenes. If I did everything behind the scenes, tell them to show it. I'm tired of proving it. I still prove behind the scenes, and y'all still say I do shit behind the scenes. Get the fuck out of here. The end of the story, that was my friend. My friend. I was trying to make her a better person. Fuck you think I'm gonna do? Be out here dragging her publicly for everything just off for you guys to feel good about it? You guys wanted me to make my best friend feel like shit, constantly calling her out and telling her how wrong she is and make her feel worthless on a public live because that's what you guys wanted? I would never do that. I would never do that. And I will never regret being her friend, and I will never regret not doing it publicly. And I don't even regret being there for her. At the end of the day, after this, whatever you guys believe, fucking believe it. Go to hell with it. Block me. If I'm that bad of a person and you believe what she says, fucking block me. I don't want to be your friend anyway. None of us girls do. Don't tell Marie how to react neither. Oh, she's all over Reddit fighting for her life. She's not fighting for her life. She's just not letting you guys talk shit and ignoring you guys. That's what Reddit's for, isn't it? Isn't it a snark page? But when A. Marie snarks, it's a problem.
To accomplish every day.
Morning, Classy Savage.
When you talk about my kids, I own everything I say and do after. Don't go ahead and say it now.
Why don't you set the story straight since you're so bad for posting someone's dead father? Why did you post the dead father since nobody knows that?
Yeah, I did. I did green screen someone's deceased father for the simple fact that in a previous live I was catching someone up, showing screenshots, and he happened to be green screen. I don't remember who originally did it, to be honest. But then I was told that if because I green screened her dead father, that she was going to come for me and everything and everyone I love, and she doesn't live far from me. So when you say those things to me, that includes my children, considering I live in a home with my children. So I absolutely did green screen your father, and you still are not here. I did it. Savage didn't do it. I did it.
Facts, Classy Savage.
And we're not. None of us are better than anybody.
Nope.
Now, some of us are worse than others. I'm not innocent, never claimed to be innocent, and never will.
I'm not innocent, and I'll never claim to be innocent. But I am innocent, and I will claim it. I don't talk about kids, and I never have. That I will claim innocence on all day, because I never have. And I never sat by Nicole or laughed at her for doing it or none of that, and she knows it. I don't need her to speak the truth. If she needs the likes, I don't. And I've never seen none of these girls, neither. Marbles dropped all the pictures of kids to her. Nicole, you're a fucking liar. You know that's a lie. You know that's a lie. That's insane. Absolutely insane that she lied on her.
But what is DDoll sitting on?
Crazy.
What is the mod chat sitting on? What did DDoll post?
Oh, a special needs man's dick pic.
Yeah, while he was on live. Instead of handling it properly, you sit here and screenshot it and send it in the mod chat and fucking laugh hysterically to the point you're in tears about it.
Yep, and you all were clowning him in there. You all were making fun. And why was it not taken public? I went in there when I was blown up because they were like, go in there and see, go in there and see. I never opened that chat. And I'd always leave it because I didn't want to be in there, right? I didn't get close to those mods, like the messages I've shown. And I'm going to be posting every message from top to bottom since Nicole thinks we're just to post it. Every message I've ever seen so people see what's done behind the scenes. I never went in there because I always said, Nicole, that I was happy she had a group of women that loved her and supported her so she didn't feel all alone, that she only had me. I loved the fact that there was a group of women that were around her and that she had a set people around her, building her up in her live. She felt better about going live. She didn't have to go live to start trouble and talk shit. She didn't have to do none of that. She had friends that were genuinely there for her. She was happy going live, all of that. I didn't get close with none of those mods. They were not there for me. They were there for her. And I was happy she had that. Even though they got there say, you're so jealous, I was never jealous, ever jealous of Nicole.
And this is a Snapchat
No,
A
I was
snap,
never.
a snap group. So let's make it clear because clearly all of us over here now were kicked out, right? We were removed. So a lot of people left it when they created a new one. So a lot of things are not in there. And but why were they sitting on that? Why didn't they expose that? Why didn't Nicole expose it? Why didn't the people that were laughing? I want to say I don't even want to say who was laughing with her the most because I don't want to be wrong. But there was one other mod in there that thought it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and when I went in there, because I was called over and over and over again, like it's an emergency, Marbles was fucking freaked out. She didn't know what to do. She didn't know how to react. So her and Seagrams ran to me. I went in there and I seen it and I said, that is fucking absolutely disgusting. This is not funny. This is gross. What the fuck are you guys doing? What's going on? And I took it directly to the person that knew him in real life so that they could reach out to his parents and reach out to him and handle the situation appropriately, in which it was taken care of appropriately. I was not taking that publicly, going to go on live and say, hey, you guys, look at what you guys posted in a group. I was not doing that. I didn't sit in there and laugh. I didn't do none of that. I told them they were absolutely disgusting. I left that chat. I took what I had to take and I took it to the person that it belonged to. And that's Miss Poppins, who's in the chat. I took it to her and immediately, but to be in there with a naked dick pic of a special needs person laughing at it because he was on live butt naked. And then Susie goes to follow it, like hoping she's going to see something, saying, I'm going to go follow. Maybe he'll do it again. That is weird. Yes, exactly. We were all in the mod chat, but me and Dark Twin were not really active. And I was always leaving it. As you see in my messages that I've shown, it always says, why you leave the group? Why you leave the group? Why you leave the group? I didn't want to be in there. I never checked it. It just sat there with tons and tons of fucking goddamn notifications because I never opened it. The only time I would get on a mod call, like I've explained already, is when Nicole would call me crying hysterically because she can't take it no more because they're putting her in the middle of shit she didn't want to be in the middle of. So she would call me and then I would go in there and I would have to tell everybody to cut the shit, to stop putting Nicole in the middle of it. It's not that serious, to stop running. That's the only time I would have to go in there and get on a call. Other than that, I was never on those calls.
They stand on what right is right, what's wrong is wrong, but did the behind the scenes. They did. And I'll prove Savage always left the group because if y'all don't recall, when we all first went live after walking away, I was done with Nicole and was going to leave the chat, but then I decided to play a little bit and play her game. And I sat in there and got information and was listening and being nosy, right? So then when I found out Savage and them were walking away, I let Savage pop her shit. I added her back to it.
Right. She knows I was there. If you guys remember, even in the beginning of the live when we first started fighting, she's changed her story so much because now she's able to lie and now she's able to talk, but she got people like Grow and Sassy and all them in her corner. Now she feels like she's tough and could say whatever she wants. But when she first started coming live, she admitted Savage never did the kids or this one never did that. She said that all Marbles did was record. Marbles never gave, she's like, you guys aren't paying attention to the lives you're watching. I'm going to put it all together in a video today. I'm going to work really hard on it and I'm going to put it all so everybody could shut up. And then you guys can go away from me from there. In one live, she says, Marbles never got any information. She wasn't good at getting information. All Marbles did was record. The next one, she says, Marbles got all the information, gave her all the kids' pictures, all that. Like, what story is it? What story is it? If you guys really take a minute and go back to those recordings, and skim through them and see, just like with her sister, she's showing the picture of that guy and she says, my sister just texted me and said, what the fuck? My sister just seen that. And then she texts me and says, what the fuck? And then 2 minutes later, she's like, oh wait, before we get started, let me text my sister and tell her to come here. I don't think she knows I'm live. But Nicole, you just said 2 minutes ago that she just saw that picture and text you, what the fuck? So is nobody paying attention?
Yeah, I don't see how people don't see it. Like, I really don't.
Right. And when I'm live with her, she's screaming, Savage ain't scared of Sassy. Savage always, that's the thing. Me and Savage fight all the time because Savage is always calling me out for shit. And it gets annoying. That's one thing I will say about Savage. Every time I sat in her box with her, that's all she said because that was the truth. Now, all of a sudden, was she lying then? So was she lying when she was sitting in the box with me? Either way, she's lying to y'all. So if what she's saying is true now, that means she was lying for me while she was live sitting with me. Because again, go back and watch her live. She clearly stated we always fought. We absolutely did, because I was against so much of what she did. That doesn't mean I have to walk away from her. How many of you guys stay with somebody after they cheat on you? They cheat on you, and why didn't you walk away? A man hit you, why didn't you walk away? He emotionally abused you, why didn't you walk away?
Guilty.
You loved him, why didn't you walk away? Make it make sense. You guys just say shit just to benefit yourselves because of dislike and like of a fucking person. I wasn't going to just walk away from her like everybody else did. I don't need nobody's pity or sympathy, period. You guys are just dumbfounded. Literally.
Is Karma T still in here? I just have a question.
So that literally just fucking means that she lied for me. You guys are weird.
Okay, I have a question because I know, and I'm not hating, but I know you've said a few times in some comments that you've seen change. So I think it was last night or 2 nights ago. Is attacking someone's sobriety, is that changed behavior? When they're openly admitting they're struggling with getting sober? Was that last night, you all, Savage?
Yeah, well, the first time she did it was like 3-4 days ago. The first time she got into the fight with her about the cancer stuff. She did
The one
that.
in that recording though from that I listened to this morning, was that last night?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was last night.
Oh, last night. So calling somebody a drunk, I don't see how. And I'll give it to Susie, and I can't stand the bitch, but she tried to stop Nicole, and Nicole was like, "What? I can say what I want about people." Thought you were changed.
And not to mention that the only change I've seen is that since it was so vile and she was walking away from drama, it's because I didn't want to be in the drama no more. I didn't want to be around for the Missy stuff. I missed all of that. I wasn't around for that. I was barely in her lives. She's cried about it. And because I was walking away from that is why she said I went to go sit with the ops. I didn't have any ops. So that's what she does. She blames you for, she was being a snake and moving funny. That's what, no, I wasn't around because I didn't want to be involved in the drama anymore. So we supposedly caused all the drama. How come she has not had a night yet where she's been going live? When we were sitting with her, she was live every night on the dot, 7 o'clock, no drama, having fun, battling, all this prank calls, all this fun, all this goody-gaddy stuff. She stopped for a little bit, got on Missy here and there, but still went right back to that. She has not done that since. Because she's too busy running around in boxes at 3, 4 in the morning with people like Viking and Grow and Sassy. And it's so bad that Marie reached out to her sister, and it was so traumatizing. But the first live that was ever done was because Grow told her that she likes to fuck her Uncle Daddy and that she wasn't good enough to be SA'd. And Marie's so traumatizing, but that's who she's rocking with now, Grow. And then they say they're so pressed about Grow. She's so jealous about Grow. No, it's the hypocrisy that you guys are supporting. How dare you guys fix your faces to say that Marie is disgusting, and she's wrong and she's traumatizing people, but you're supporting a fucking bitch who's sitting with the other bitch who said that this woman was not good enough to get SA'd. You gotta be fucking kidding me. None of you guys sat on the call while Nicole cried over that. None of you guys did. I did. And they're saying, oh, she believed it and now she doesn't. You were never a friend. You were never a friend because you fucking lied to me. That whole time you lied to me. Are we faking that she was in a fucking hotel room on a first floor? These girls listened to it themselves. I didn't have to say, Marie, Marbles, Seagrams, they all heard it. Knowing that she's in a fucking hotel with 1 floor, she is on the phone and she's going, oh my God, and my legs, they fucking hurt going up and down these stairs so much. But I have to, my kitchen's downstairs. And I can't breathe these stairs. Now I'm not gonna be able to breathe with this mask going up and down these stairs. Knowing that the only thing she's doing is sitting on her bed. That's okay though.
It was funny.
To you guys it's funny, and to me, I'm literally not laughing because I'm in shock that she's lying to me like she is.
No, the struggle was funny.
So it wasn't the fact that people started giving me all these receipts and now no. When I was learning the truth, I was watching her real life, real time lie to me. At that point, when she did that, the only thing I knew so far was that she never bought a house. She lived in a hotel. That's all I knew at that moment. So while I'm talking to her, knowing that she